Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. Today we are going to play with the Christmas Morning collection from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. In this collection you get the palette and then you get 4 lip products. I believe there's 2 glosses and 2 liquid lips in here. Give Me Glow's liquid lip formula, I guess, comes in 2 different types. There's like a matte liquid lip, and then I forget what they call it, but it's like a satin liquid lip. I believe I have the satin one on right now. This is my first time trying Give Me Glow's lip products, so I don't really know a whole lot about them. And if you haven't seen the palette before, this is what it looks like. We've just got some gorgeous Christmassy tones in here. So I am super excited to show you how I got this look, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so today is actually Christmas Eve. It's about 2 in the afternoon. Might be some traffic going on outside, so I'm sorry for any crazy noises. I'm sure you've seen in the intro already, but we are going to play with the Christmas Morning palette. I hadn't really planned on getting this. I love Give Me Glow. I've got tons of singles. Their extra large palettes are amazing. I have like 5 or 6 of them. But I don't know, I just didn't really know how I felt about the color story of this palette. And then I saw Betty Jean from Butte Bean do a Bean Mist video where she used this and the Vintage Rose, and I just loved the look that she did. So I'm going to do a look kind of similar to hers. It's basically inspired by hers. But when I saw that video, I knew that I wanted to get the palette. But of course it was sold out because it was after Black Friday. But they did do like the big, I'm gonna show it in the intro, so you should have already seen it. It was like a whole collection where you got the palette and 4 lipsticks in this like cute box that was like a Christmas present. So I was like, as soon as I saw that was going to be launching, I made sure that I was there right away, got the whole shebang. So yeah, so we are going to do this look kind of inspired by Betty Jean's look. So I hope I pulled off the frostbitten look with my blush. That's what I was going for. I want to look like I just came in from the cold. So I'm going to start off with the Colourpop E25, and I'm going to go into Under the Tree. And this color is going to be pretty much all I'm going to use in my crease. This look is actually going to be quite easy. It should be anyway. So I'm just going to start by kind of packing this into the inner corner. And if you've never tried Give Me Glow's formula before, they are extremely pigmented. And I mean, when I say extremely pigmented, I'm not joking. So, especially if you've never used their shadows before, you're gonna want to go in very slowly and kind of pack some shadow on, blend it out. Pack some shadow on, blend it out. You don't want to just go in like full pigmentation, like right off the bat. It's not a good idea. So I'm basically just going to get the shape that I want kind of laid out. So I want this to stay nice and round. I really don't want it to be winged out at all. So right now I just want to make sure that I've got the depth that I want right out here in the very like outer portion of my crease. And then I will work on blending it out then. Okay, so I think that that should be pretty good for that outer corner. So I'm gonna pick up some more pigment and then just slowly start kind of bringing this in. Oh, and I didn't finish my whole thing with getting this palette. I ordered it and I really wanted to be able to upload this video on Christmas morning. And I was so worried that it wasn't going to get here in time. And the reason that I'm filming on Christmas Eve is because it finally got here like yesterday afternoon. And of course, with preparing for Christmas and everything, I just didn't have time yesterday to film with it. Alright, this looks so nice. I think I am gonna do just a little bit more, kind of more like on my lid than in my crease. But I just want to make sure that I've got that depth. So let's see, I think I'm going to switch over to the Colourpop E23. And I'm not going to put any product on the brush. And I'm just going to start blending this out. So I hope that everyone is having a nice holiday. I hope that, you know, you at least got to be with someone that you love, maybe not your whole family because of the situation that, you know, the world is in, but at least, you know, be with somebody, or at least, you know, be able to, I don't know, maybe Zoom with your family or something. If nothing else, then, you know, I hope you were able to treat yourself to something nice for Christmas. Maybe something that you've wanted. My kids are actually with their dad's family right now, doing their Christmas with them. And then they'll be coming home tonight. Basically going right to bed so that Santa can come. I love the way that this is blending out so far. Of course, I do want to make it blend into my skin a little bit more. So I am going to switch over to the E22 Clean. And I'm just going to go right around the very edge of this. And just kind of further blend that green out. I'm using a really light hand. So I'm actually going to pick up a little bit more product back with the E25 that I started with. And I'm just going to lightly blend that back into basically where I originally put it. And if I didn't say, I switched back to the E23. And I didn't put any product on it, I'm just blending out what I laid down. And then I'm gonna go right back in with the E22. And I'm gonna blend this out. And then I'm probably gonna go through the whole thing one more time. So now I'm gonna go back to the original brush with no additional product on it, just to make sure that it's nice and deep, right in the crease. Okay, just because I've got to be ridiculously dramatic, I am going to pick up a little bit more of this and just go right into this outer spot right here. So now that does, you know, take a while if you want it to be, you know, all the way up to your brow like I do. You know, those are just my preferences. If you want to keep it tighter to the crease, you can just use smaller brushes, not blend it up as high, but I prefer my makeup to just be, you know, crazy. Okay, so I'm going to take the Colourpop E3, which I have found to be the best brush to do glitter primer cut creases with. So I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer, and I'm just going to put some of that on the brush. I'm still experimenting with, you know, the amounts that I need and everything. And then I'm just going to kind of slap this on my lid about up to where the matte shade kind of starts going into my lid. And then I'm just gonna go right up against my orbital bone, or, you know, around your eyeball, however you choose to look at it. And I'm gonna take it like all the way back to where the matte starts to like really deepen up. Okay. And now I'm going to pick up Santa's Sleigh, and I'm gonna put that, maybe, I don't know why this is sticking on me. Ooh. It's another one of the reasons that I don't like using the brush that I put the glitter primer on. I watch Betty Jean do it, and she just sticks it in her crease and just goes back and forth with it, and it works for her, but for whatever reason, I don't know if maybe it's because my eyes are more hooded than hers are. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. I'm going to switch to the E29, and all of these brushes except for that E3 are from the Stone Cold brush roll. The E23 was just like a single brush that I bought. I think I got my cut crease a little wonky here too, but should be able to fix that pretty easily. So I'm going to pull it down into the beginning of my lid. Okay, so I kind of fixed that cut crease. I'll show you how to make it even better if you kind of mess up with the shimmer. Now in her video, what she did is she did Santa's sleigh like I did, and then she went into pajamas and put that on the bottom half. I am going to use Gifts Galore. Because, man, I have to see what this color looks like on my eyes. And I'm not much for gold. But Betty Jean has had this palette for a couple of years. I haven't. I need to see this color. Alright, so I'm going to pick up a little bit of Santa's sleigh on the other side of this brush, and then I'm just going to kind of go back and forth between the two shades to get them to blend together. I'm going to pick up just a little bit more Gifts Galore, and I did clean the brush off first. Ooh, man. You gotta be careful when you pick these shimmers up. I'm gonna go back with the first brush that I used with the green on it and just tap over top of where those two shades meet so that the shimmer and the matte blend together nicely. Okay, let me see how this cut crease is looking. Okay, so there's just a few little spots where the shimmer shade is up higher than the rest of the shimmer is. So, oh, let's see, this is the only brush that oh, that's not gonna be thin enough though. Okay, I'm gonna clean the E29 off, like really, really good, so there's no shimmer on it at all. Okay, that should be good. And I'm gonna pick up under the tree on the very, very tip of the brush. Tap that off, and then I'm just gonna go in with it and just go right over top of that shimmer and kind of redefine that line of shadow. And you may have to do it a couple of times and like clean the brush off each time in between, because you're basically going to be picking shimmer up on the one side of the brush, and you don't want to, you know, end up putting shimmer where you don't want there to be a shimmer. And then basically what you're gonna have to do is, once you've got the green, like that line where you want it to be, then basically just kind of take that brush very lightly and kind of at an angle to blend that green back into like the blend that you already had. I don't know how else to explain it. You can also take like a pencil brush that is pretty long and fluffy, and with no additional product, just go back in there and kind of blend that line out. Okay. So, I don't know that I love the way the shimmer looks in the inner corner. I definitely wish I had switched brushes and not gone in with the one with the glitter glue. It might be that I'm using too much glitter glue. Like I said, I'm still kind of experimenting with how much I need. So, something I'm working on. So, for the lower lash line, what I was thinking, she used a red from the Vintage Rose palette. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use the red from this. And I'm going to put that all the way across my lower lash line. Okay, I'm gonna clean this brush off. Oh, and this was the E28. It's the smaller of the pencil brushes in that roll. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Milk and Cookies. And I'm just gonna really lightly go along the edge of this. All right. Now, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Stocking Stuffers, which is that red shimmer, and I'm going to pop that kind of in the inner portion of my lower lash line. I know I'm leaning over again, but I have to. No, I actually kind of like the way that looks. I think I'm just gonna take it the whole way across, honestly. Yeah, that looks cute. I'm gonna clean off that other pencil brush, the E27, and just make sure that that's not gonna be a harsh line there. Ooh, yeah, I definitely like the shimmer better on that lower lash line than I did the matte. That looks cute. Okay. So let's see. I think I'll do my highlighter with you guys real quick, and then I will recreate this and do lashes and liner and all that jazz, and then we will come back for the completed look. So I got the Anastasia Moonchild palette on Black Friday, and I haven't used it yet, so I really want to try it. Where did my highlighter brush go? Oh, here we go. Oh, actually, no, you know what? I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the one from the brush roll. It's the F33. And I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking, since I wanted the whole frostbitten look, that maybe I would do Pink Heart because it's pink. But then I'm also wondering if maybe Blue Moon or Blue Ice would look better. This one is Blue Moon, this one is Blue Ice, you know, because I'm going for that frosty look. I think I'm gonna do Blue Ice and see how that turns out. So I'm just gonna pick some of that up, and I'm just gonna tap it right on the top of my cheekbone. Wow, that is so pretty. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so this is the finished look. I had planned on doing something with my hair, but this took a little longer than I was expecting it to, and I got stuff to do before my kids get home to have Christmas all nice and ready for them, so the hair had to take a back seat. So I used the Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel pencil liner in the shade Sparkling Silver in my waterline. I used the Colourpop Shorty Lashes. Of course, I used my L'Oreal Telescopic on the lower lash line. I used the Colourpop lip liner in Good and Plenty. And then I used the Give Me Glow Vivid Lip Paint, and this is one of the ones that came with like the Christmas morning set, and this is Peppermint Cocoa. So yeah, that is it. I think this is a really cute look. I really like how it turned out. I think Butte Beans was way better than mine, but you know, I still like how it turned out. I did take the silver shade and kind of wrap it around onto my lower lash line, which I think kind of tied it together a little bit more. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this look. Of course, I'm not really gonna do like a first impression deal on this because I have used Give Me Glow shadows before. I absolutely love them. If you haven't tried them, you definitely should. They are fantastic. So yeah, that is it for this video. Please, if you enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, please ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can hop over to Instagram and follow me for all types of content over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.